Opua. This is the wharf, this is where you get the ferry across. That's what we're on at the moment. That's quite a historic old wharf, that one. It used to cover all the trade from the Northland or far north regions going out of here, and cruise ships and so forth used to dock up to the wharf. Now you're looking across the bay towards Okiato, and that's where you get off the ferry at the other end. So we're kind of looking towards the north, and that's heading up towards the Veronica Channel, which takes you out to the Bay of Islands. And I'll just take you back here because the Bach is just right across there in that bay. In fact, there she is, the little whitish greyish Bach there down on towards the foreshore. It's on 3/4 of an acre of its own land, with a bit of bush around it, beautiful views back towards Opua. So pretty humble beginnings. There's your lockbox there, and on the other side of the door, that's where you turn the power on and the hot water cylinder on. So, welcome, come on in. Straight into the kitchen. It's nicely appointed. It was renovated a number of years ago, or a couple of years ago actually. And very tastefully done as well. So let's wander through. You probably want to avoid that thing, but it's a stove. And that's the main living area. It's compact, but it does the job. So there's dining and a few lounge chairs, and there's a window seat. And I'll just take you over to see what you're looking at from the lounge. So there you go. That's the Veronica Channel, looking back towards Opua. Opua being over there on the far side. The master bedroom. It's got a decent queen-size bed in it, and nicely appointed. Over here we've got a single room with a double bunk. That does the job. Back into the kitchen here. We're looking back towards the back door there. There's the pantry. And straight through into the bathroom, which is an all-in-one. With the shower, heated towel rail, loo, vanity, and a washing machine and dryer. Okay, I just thought I'd bring you out onto the deck. It's quite a decent size. Great for entertaining. You set up the barbecue at the front there. And that's what we've got in front of us, the view looking back towards Opua. There's the old car ferry going backwards and forwards doing its thing. The yachts sail up and down there, and various boats. Off to the right here we've got some bush. And why is that so important? Well, you'll probably hear in the background the tui calling, and there's lots of tuis around this place. Listen to it. Did you see that tui just flying through? Look at that. A little fantail over there just flitting around in this. There it is. Did you see that? There's weka down below us, as well as the odd kiwi. I have heard them at night, and I've had guests actually said they've seen them. And that's an old boat shed down below. It's on council land, basically, on the beach. And in the shed there, you'll find paddles and other bits and pieces. A PFD, personal flotation device, for the kayaks, but I'd recommend that you bring your own because of the fittings. Under my feet are the kayaks under the deck here, so you can just whip them out, drag them down to the beach and launch them from the beach below. And there's a couple of water tanks that we keep an eye on very, very carefully. And there's the barbecue that you can bring around and just wheel down onto the deck. If you wanted to bring up a dinghy, that's a lot of the locals will go out there and drop a flounder net and just leave it in for a couple of hours or during the tide or a tide change, and inevitably bring in sort of half a dozen flounder. Others and myself often row out to the line of yachts out there and pick up a buoy and just sit there for a couple of hours and fish into the channel. And I've had everything from hammerhead shark to stingray and heaps of snapper, kahawai, you name it. It all comes out of there. Incidentally, on more than one occasion I've had dolphin in this bay, and I've actually seen orca going up the Veronica Channel. So I've got some amazing memories of my son growing up in this area here. His holidays, or our holidays, our family holidays, were spent with him tearing around, having adventures with his mates, and the odd barbecue, I must admit, with good friends. So I'd like to invite you guys to come and enjoy this environment and build your own memories.